morning.
We are dining out today for breakfast at the Ragged Cot Inn. It's got some cool ghost stories, and we've eaten here before, but we've never had breakfast, so we thought we'd come and check it out.
Yeah, so come and join us and see what it's all about.
The haunting at the Ragged Cot centres around a man named Bill Clavers, the inn's landlord in the 1700s. Bill had a dark side, a notorious smuggler. He was driven by greed and an uncontrollable temper. On a cold, foggy night in 1760, Bill made a fateful decision. After a heavy night of drinking, he concocted a plan to rob a mail coach passing through the area. But as he stumbled through the inn, intoxicated, he woke his wife, Elizabeth, and their baby. Elizabeth, terrified by her husband's drunken rage, tried to stop him. She begged him not to go through with the robbery, holding their baby in her arms. But Bill, blinded by anger, lashed out in a fit of violence. He pushed Elizabeth down the stairs. As she fell, clutching their child, both were tragically killed. Since that night, visitors and residents have reported strange occurrences at the Ragged Cot Inn. Footsteps echo through the halls when no one is there. Cold gusts of air sweep through rooms, even when all of the windows are closed. And the most unsettling, the ghostly figure of a woman cradling a child has been seen standing at the top of the stairs where Elizabeth fell.
What did you think of your breakfast?
So I had eggs royale. It was really lovely. One of my eggs was slightly jammy, but the other one was cooked to perfection. Hollandaise was really nice, had a nice lemony tang. They didn't skimp on the salmon, and the English muffin was nicely toasted. I didn't have anything from the continental offerings. They had some little pastries, some yogurts, some fruit, that sort of thing, but I just stuck with the eggs royale today. And I had a cup of decaf tea, which was fine. Maybe I'm a bit fussy with my tea, but from what I had, I would go for a 4-star. What did you think of your breakfast?
I'm trying to remember now because I had quite a lot. I was a bit of a pig this morning. So they had pastries on the side, and I had like a pecan twist thing, like a mini one. I really like that. That was really nice actually. And they had coffee machines. So I had I had a coffee that took forever. That's my only critique, was it took forever to make the coffee in this machine. But it was a nice coffee, and it was all sort of laid on. They had bread, they had cereals, they had various pastries, they had fruit as well, which was a little bit brown, I'll be honest. But I didn't have any of that. Anyway, and then I had the main big breakfast, which was baked beans in a ramekin, bacon, a sausage, 2 fried eggs, which I thought was quite cool, some black pudding, a mushroom,
And tomato.
and a tomato. Thank you, and a tomato. Now the sausage was nice. It's a proper fork sausage, but it wasn't particularly seasoned like naturally seasoned sausage. So you'd want to put some stuff on that, but it was nice. It wasn't like a sawdust sausage, so that was good. You always judge a breakfast by sausage. The bacon was also nice and thick. It wasn't smoked, but it was nice bacon. Tomatoes, hit and miss, always with me. They have to be proper charred and full of the other stuff that's been cooked to make it nice, and it wasn't. So I had a little bit of that, but it was fine. The mushroom was delicious. The eggs were really well done as well. The beans were like proper Heinz beans, I think, but they were a little bit cold, which is always, I want it in a ramekin so I don't have to build a bridge and stuff, but also they tend to go a bit cold quite quick. The only downside, I'd say, was that it was really cheap tomato sauce. So it's like proper like builder's cafe type sauce, which seemed a shame when they'd gone to Southern Sheffield with all the rest of it. But it was a nice big breakfast. Had a couple of slices of toast as well, of which I ate one. Again, slowest toaster in the world, weirdly. But overall, with everything, I'd say it's a 4-star. And I left some of it, so I was obviously nice and full. The actual thing, it was £15 a head and you could have as much of that, like pastries and all that sort of, and then you had the one hot meal, which I think is reasonable.
Included tea and coffee and hot chocolate, but juices were supplementary.
Exactly. So I think that's good. I mean, it's a big breakfast. We had a nice sized plate of breakfast, and then you could have as much stuff as you wanted. So yeah, 4 stars.
Thank you for joining us for breakfast at the Ragged Cot Inn.
Yes, thank you very much. We do this sort of thing all the time. Every Thursday we release a video, stuff like dining out and also creepy attractions.
So 7 p.m, hit the subscribe button to join the creepy crew, and we'll see you next week.
See you next time.